Yo ho ho, me hearties! Today we're going to be doing that ageless, timeless voodoo ritual of carving a jack-o'-lantern from a pumpkin.
Hi, how are you?
Fantastic, thank you.
Oh, buying something.
See.
Hello and welcome to Atelier K. I'm your Halloween enthusiast artist Max. In this video we're going to be carving a pumpkin into a jack-o'-lantern. For this job we're going to need the following items. A pumpkin, bowl, a sturdy spoon, a marker, a knife, a lighter, a tea candle, some other items that might be useful, some carving tools, and if you don't want to make a tremendous mess everywhere, laying down some newspaper would be a good idea. Let's begin. Alright, let's begin. The first thing we're going to need to do is, for this pumpkin I'm going to chop the bottom just a little bit to make it more stable. You might need to do that as well. Just cut off this piece here. See how that works. Yeah, do a little bit more. Yeah, not bad. Just trim it a bit here. There we go. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to open up the top here. When you're cutting, usually do a zigzag pattern. And then I also go in at an angle, that way when you put the top down it just doesn't go falling right through. So here we go. Oh, also you want to make sure that you don't cut it down too low because then your face will become very, very squat. Okay, now I'm going to start to remove all the insides of the pumpkin. So now we need our sturdy spoon. So another thing I've learned is that it's usually easiest to scoop it from right about here at the beginning of the seeds and the, well, where the seeds and the orange meat of the pumpkin meet. Right there, it's very soft. So if you stab your spoon in there like that, makes it much easier to start to scoop everything out. Messy fun, right? About like that. And now we have a bowl of orange carnage. Yeah. Bon appetit. Alright. So, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the marker and draw a face on the pumpkin. Just put the top on so I can get a good idea of what it will look like. Try to find the best angle. So yeah, I'll put it right about here. You don't want to draw the parts of the face too big or too small. You don't want them to be too close together, and you don't want them to be too complicated. Not too many details and edges and angles. And do a cute pumpkin, cute jack-o'-lantern. And the mouth. Probably cannot see that. Now, the reason I'm using this red marker is because I don't really want these lines to show. And it's perfectly visible for me, but yeah, it won't be too visible from a distance. So, anyway, take that top back off, and now it's cutting time. You can use this knife. Be very, very careful. Small children, parents, you might want to first carve the outside, the harder part of the pumpkin with a knife, and then let your child use something like the sharper edge end of the spoon. They can push it through, punch it through, and then you can just help them to pop out the shapes. Or carving tools. These work great. You have smaller edges and different shapes and angles that you can cut with. But I will use the knife for now. Simple shapes are easiest. Triangles, straight lines. Round shapes like this can be a little difficult. Okay, so I've just gone ahead and cut the outside. Okay. I'm gonna switch. Let me demonstrate the spoon. Just a moment. So, edge is already slightly cut. You can work it in there and then go back and forth. Work it in like this. And should be enough to pop it out like that. Okay? And that's how we usually have our students do it. Except for the older kids, we do let them use the carving tools. Okay, so basically punched out here. There's some places I want to clean up, like this here. I'm going to change the angle that it's going in at so we have a better area for the light to come out through. See? See through it much better. Ta-da! Basic jack-o'-lantern. Ooh. Now that it's all carved and cleaned up, just take the lid off, grab your tea candle by the wick, drop it in like so. Get a lighter. And start a fire. Happy Halloween.